Okay, so I'm gonna ask you the last question. I
Go
know
ahead.
you're busy,
Go ahead.
but so what is your advice to if you were to have a low income family that's going through this and that has a juvenile at home that is, for example, molesting one of their siblings or just playing inappropriately? What would be your best bet, your advice to them if they didn't have the resources? Available to contact a psychologist. Like you said, not many psychologists take Medi-Cal. Psychiatrists, excuse me, take Medi-Cal.
Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. Psychiatrists don't accept children that are under 18 for the most part, but they're only really specialized areas. But psychologists, the problem is that the Medi-Cal rates are so low, it's hard for them to accept those children. One of the concerns with young children is this, that if parents would have to teach skills, they have to teach decision skills, they have to teach behavioral skills in order to deal with inappropriate touching and or behaviors early on. If they don't, then there's a ambiguous line about how children feel, especially developmentally. Kids don't really tie into sexual issues. What they tie into is the pleasure principle.
Right.
And so therefore, if someone touches them in one of their zones, the concern then becomes, for those children, it just feels good. They don't attach the sexual concerns at that level. With that in mind, then, for these parents who have kids that are somewhat aggressive sexually or precocious, the concern then becomes that those kids really have to be monitored, watched, separated sometimes from groups of kids, and cannot be left alone if that's an ongoing issue. With those issues in mind, then the parents then should seek help through the school system. I would say is probably one avenue. If not, they would call their local social agency that would allow them then to see what services are available for counseling involving developmental issues. Because again, psychosexual issues are developmental issues, and so therefore, if a child is stuck or having difficulty at one period of his life, the parents can work with that kid and also give him the right information so as to avoid any future issues, especially when they reach pre-adolescence or adolescence. If the child is consistently aggressive sexually, then the kid will probably require more specialized treatment, and hopefully the parents can get it through the schools, through the social agencies. Social workers are on campuses of schools now, so they are able to work with those kids. The concern really is when they're at home and being aware of sibling issues, okay?